Good evening, everyone, and welcome along to RWA Productions. Bradley Young here, alongside this fella again, which we have appointed, Paul Wilson. Yes, that's it. Um, Good evening again, Paul,
Good evening, Brad.
for another good dedicated season. For 24 to 25 season, we'll be talking about the Cardiff City game, obviously coming up this weekend. That'll be probably in the last part of the video live stream part. Lauren Kenny says hi, all. Hi, Lauren. You all right?
Yeah,
Um,
I love it.
we'll be talking about different things tonight. We'll be talking about obviously the new club shop what's opened up. We'll be talking about obviously the new pitch what's been getting laid over the summer for obviously the new season starting. Lauren says, "Where's Jack?" Jack is currently at Herrington Park at this moment in time, but he's on his way. Don't worry, he will be on his way by about 8:30ish. But Oliver Burke, Brad, yes, Brad, ready to get battered by North End on Tuesday night. To be honest, I don't think we will get battered, Ollie, on Tuesday against Preston in the Cup. I don't think we will next week. Um, that's just my thoughts. I think we might win next Tuesday. But yeah, obviously we'll be talking about the new pitch, the new club shop, and also we'll be talking about obviously the striker situation as well, because we still haven't gotten a striker in at this moment in time. So, but first off, we will be going to the most important thing, which is obviously, yes, the striker situation. Lauren Kelly says, when do we play Preston? We'll play Preston on the 13th of August at 7:45. That's what we play Preston. I think that might be maybe 8 o'clock. I don't know. I think that might be 8 o'clock or 7:45. I've got no idea.
Live on Sky as well.
We are live on Sky Sports Plus, the new one. Are we on Sky? Yes, we are on Sky. We're on Sky Sports Plus on the Tuesday night. Not on the red button anymore. We are on the new channel. What's coming out? Many of our fixtures have been announced as well for Sky Sports Plus as well. Of course, we are North End and Massive, says Ollie Burke. So yes, striker situation. Obviously, we will have been trying to get this Mendy in for a very, very long time. And obviously, I don't know what's happening with this situation. Apparently, I was watching Fan TV the other night on Sunday, Budge, and they turned around, Terry Sauce, and he turned around and said from SAFC Tom, which is a moderator on his channel, they turned around and went, apparently he's just waiting for his visa to get sorted. Apparently it's like the Nazir Russian situation, what happened with him. But yeah, Paul, do you think Mendy will be a good fit into the team? Because apparently looking at him, obviously he's played in the French League Division 2, and apparently he brings a lot of experience apparently into this league. But yes, let's have Paul's opinion and let him have his say. What do you think?
With Mendy, first, I think we'll get him. I'm going to say yes. Because from what he put out, the statement he put out the other day, he actually made his decision to come here in January.
Mm-hmm.
He's told the club he's currently at the moment that he does want to leave. He's actually been, well, he actually told them it sounds like from what he's told them that he's been betrayed by the new owners that's just gone in. He does want to leave them, so I've got a feeling that deal will go through. I don't know when, but I think it will.
Yeah, well, obviously we're still got another kind of month to the end of the transfer window, about 25 days or something, because I think it wraps up on the 1st of September, I think. So, or the 31st of August, something like that. But we will be doing another transfer deadline special for that anyways. Mendy's coming in, apparently, that's to call an SAFC Tom, and also I was talking on SAFC Fan TV the other night as well about obviously other striker situations and other striker targets who I think we should be bringing into the club. Did you manage to get tickets for the Preston game? No, I haven't, Ollie. Apparently go on sale tomorrow morning, so I will have a look for season ticket holders, and I'll let you know. But yes, other striker situation as well. For obviously, we don't need one striker. I think we might need probably 2 or 3 in. Well, probably got 2 at the most. But I think we need one with a lot of championship experience as well. I think we need one with championship experience, because looking at obviously the club, what we have been bringing in recently, we have been bringing in like Alan Brown from Preston North End. That's obviously Ollie Burke's team, and obviously looking at yes, Bradley lad, predictions for where you think they'll finish, legend. I think we'll finish top 6 this season. Connor, I think I'm very estimated that I think we'll finish top 6. We'll go on to that in a bit as well with Paul. But yeah, striker situation, Paul, as well. Obviously, bringing in other targets from other clubs, from championship clubs. Who do you think the most appropriate one would be for this type of level for Sunderland? Do you think?
I've got no idea, really. I think in a way, I think it'll both come down to what Reggie LeBrie wants to do. You know, because, like, fair enough, which we'll come on to probably. I think he said, like, he does, I think it was, I can't remember what striker he said, but it did say a certain striker that will start actually against Cardiff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he said there's on a leg goal on Saturday, actually, but it will be interesting, actually, what Christian Speakman and I forgot the other guy's name, but it will be interesting, actually, what they actually do.
Spit it out, Paul, says Ollie Burke. Anyways, yes. My striker, who I will bring in, I've been looking at Tom Cannon again from Leicester. Michael Bowers was on the chat the other night as well on SCFC Fan TV, Paul, and he suggested him as well. With me bringing in Tom Cannon from Leicester. Do you think you actually agree with us? Do you think it'll be a good signing?
Yeah, I would look at Tom Cannon because, well, in a way, because, well, as you know, Brad, I speak to a Leicester fan quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I said he said to me, actually, because Perry Ekwa has been linked with Leicester City.
Yeah, he has.
And I said to him, actually, can we get Tom Cannon on loan and take Perry Ekwa?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually said to him, actually, do you think Tom Cannon would do good in the Championship? And he went, yes. So I think probably Tom Cannon is probably on our list.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, back to the live chat. Oliver Burke says Alan Brown, he's always in a beluga. He's always looking for a cougar. He gets his end away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Says, is that some kind of chant? I'm guessing for him. I don't know if it is a chant for him by the Preston fans, but I'm guessing that's a chant for him. But yes, obviously we've talked about the striker situation. Next, we're going to move on to the club shop, Paul. Apparently, it got smashed into on Friday night, which is very, very, very bad and silly from obviously the community in Sunderland. But apparently, that's all being fixed now. Apparently, so that's what I've been got told and heard. But yes, the club shop anyway, Paul. We're not on about Friday night. What happened? We're on about obviously. What do you think of the changes? Do you think it's better? Do you think it's nicer? Do you think it's more efficient for the club as well? What do you think, Paul? What are you thinking?
New club shop. I'm actually happy with it, Brad, to be honest with you. Well, as you know, I met David Bruce actually when the home kit actually got released on the day.
He did indeed, yes.
David Bruce actually came around and said that club shop is actually for the supporters. When I first went in, well, actually, I should say before I went in, I actually said to myself, what's this going to be like? You know, because we all know what the old club shop was like. And as soon as I went in, I actually said to myself that since David Bruce has came on board, he's actually done this club shop along with these helpers. He's done really well to get one of the best club shops, I would say.
Yeah.
Better location for it as well.
Totally agree. Great location for it. Obviously, outside the old ticket office, what used to be the old ticket office. Obviously, club shop's been took over by I think it's Fanatics now. Is it Fanatics?
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah. And apparently, they've partnership with obviously Aston Villa and Chelsea as well. Obviously, big clubs like that as well. And obviously, we're partnership with them. To be honest, my thoughts on the club shop. I went in a couple of weeks ago with a friend of mine, and I thought the club shop looked actually in quite good nick. I thought it looked quite nice. I like the lights as well. On top, it actually looks nice. As soon as you walk in, it looked really, really nice. Obviously, home kits. Obviously, the situation with them and the away kits. I'm not really happy about the situation about the kitten. About obviously how it gets sold out within 10-15 minutes. That's the only problem what I'm not happy about with the club shop. How we bring home and away kits in and obviously they're sold out within minutes. What I think about this situation is I think we should bring more batches in. I was speaking to Amph a couple of weeks ago about this as well. And I turned around and said to him, what I think we should be doing is bringing in more batches like I've got double XLs for 3XLs for 4XLs because all them sizes are getting sold out within no time. And I think people with obviously bigger sizing think it's not fair on them because we're not getting a t-shirt, we're not getting a shirt. Well, obviously, when I went down the other week as well, all I had left was small, medium, and large. That's all I had in the club shop, and we were very limited on them as well. So, looking at that, I think we'll just need to bring more batches in, and I think we'll be all right. Do you agree, Paul?
Yeah, I agree, mate. You know, because going back to when it came out, when David Bruce actually spoke to me, David Bruce actually said, well, everybody that was actually in queue for the t-shirt, he actually said, that there's a t-shirt there for everybody. But yeah, I totally agree with you, actually. That they should order a lot more. I know the club did say, I think more home shirts is out, I think Wednesday this week. And the rest away kits, there's more. I think they've ordered more.
But there will be more coming. There will be more coming, 100%. And there'll be more coming of those as well. The only thing as well about the away kits as well, and obviously the home kits. No, sorry, not them. The only thing I don't like about the till operations either, it's card only. I've been speaking to a lot of people about this situation as well because what about if people don't have credit cards? What about if people don't carry credit cards with them? What about if people don't have bank accounts? What about if people just carry cash with them? You got to look at this situation as well, Sunderland Football Club, because I know it went cashless a few years back, or a couple of years back, in fact. I think we should bring back the cash system. I think we should bring that back in as well, because I know people might like the cashless system, but I don't. I don't like it whatsoever. I don't think it's fair on people who don't have credit cards. Do you agree with that situation as well, Paul?
Yeah, I totally agree, mate. What the boys should do is put one till cash, and probably like the rest of them actually cashless.
Yeah, I think one till should be at least obviously serving people by cash, and obviously the rest serving people by cards. But yeah, the club shop, I've got nothing to say about it other than them two things. I think it's really, really good. Really good location as well where they've put it. Like Paul said as well, I think they've put it in a really good location outside the old ticket office. But yes, one person's watching. Please please remember to hit the like button, hit the sub button. Very much appreciated. But next we will be going on to obviously the new pitch situation. So the pitch at the Stadium of Light, obviously, it looks really really nice. To be honest, it looks really nice and laid out. The pitch, obviously, for this season. And obviously, the first game gets underway in less than 12 days' time against Sheffield Wednesday at home. So I'll be looking forward to see, obviously, the pitch itself, obviously, on that Sunday when we go down and have a look. So the pitch, Paul, what do you think about the pitch? What are you thinking?
Actually, what they've actually done with it, because say like the first thing is, I was actually down the ground the other day actually, and fair enough, I know it's close, pretty close to the first home game, but it's actually good. Well, fair enough, I know the club's done the pitch, but I actually noticed the other day there was actually people actually on the roof. They were actually cleaning it down, actually jet washing the roof.
All right. Okay.
And all that, because apparently now the 5G is actually in the ground.
Got a good point to bring up as well. Yeah.
Apparently it doesn't start. I think I saw somewhere. I think you said it, Lauren. There was actually that it's not ready for the start of the season, law.
Yeah. Apparently, I've been looking at this as well. Apparently, from Vicky Horswell, which is obviously this old Sunderland fan back in the days. Sunderland player as well back in the days as well. Apparently, someone called George, which is a coach, has passed away tonight, unfortunately. So that's really sad news to bring us. Obviously, for all you fellow Sunderland fans. Don't know who George is, but all the best to your family. Oh, it's really hard for your family, I bet. But yeah, heart goes out to you all. But yeah, Paul, carry on with the pitch situation. I'm sorry for interrupting you there. Carry on.
I'm done. I'm finished there, but I'm actually happy the way that the club's actually been working on it. Fair enough, since we've had concerts, but I'm pleased the club's actually completed it actually just before the season starts.
Yeah, totally agree with you. I think the picture's in really good nick. Obviously, I've seen it on SCSC Fan TV thumbnail. I've seen it on there as well. Obviously, after the concerts, what we had, like the Bruce Springsteen concert, what we had back in obviously May time. Obviously, I think we had Beyonce we had there as well at the Stadium Light. I think it was, or no, was it?
No, Bruce Springsteen was the only one this year.
Or was it only one? What was there? I thought there was two concerts there, not one.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen was the only one, but the stadium's done a lot of kids ones over the summer.
Yeah, so they've had a Bruce Springsteen concert, but after that, I think they've put the picture in good nick. I think as well, like really good. But yes, obviously now we're going to be talking about pre-season. Obviously, we've had a couple of games in pre-season. Obviously, South Shields, Gateshead. We've played Blackpool. We've played Bradford, and we've also played obviously Marseille. And obviously, the two foreign teams who we had in Spain during the time in Spain were Nottingham Forest. So, obviously, we've had a few games. We've had 13 goals from them. We've had 8 conceded in 7 games. So for me, what do you think of that, Paul? 13 goals, 8 conceded in 7 games. What are you thinking?
Well, to be honest with you, to be honest, pre-season for me really is just fitness. Fair enough. We need to score goals in pre-season, but for me, it's just fitness with the players.
it's not really much a big deal, is it? It's basically getting the players back up to speed, obviously, for obviously games coming up, obviously in the cup games as well. We need to make sure that obviously the cup goalkeeper's fit, obviously Simon Moore, which will be our backup keeper, obviously for obviously the cup games and the FA Cup and that. We need to make sure he's fit. But
Plus,
yeah,
you
sorry.
plus it gets the players, the chance to, get to know what Reggie Lebrie's like. What format type of formation style he's going to bring
Mm-hmm.
to the club. But apparently, after the game on Saturday, I was actually listening to what Reggie Lebrie was actually saying. It sounds like he's actually happy with pre-season. The players is all happy with the way the pre-season actually, how it's all done, and they kind of wait for the season to start against Cardiff.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Paul. Obviously, we will be talking about Reggie Lebrie as well. Our obviously new head coach obviously came in. Obviously, Michael Beale got sacked back in February time. Obviously, don't talk about him anymore. But yeah, obviously that Reggie Lebrie has came in for obviously him. So far in pre-season, what do you think he is, Paul? What do you think he stands out to you? Do you think he has a high attacking press? Do you think he's more like a manager to sit back and defence? What do you think? Or a bit both?
I would say Reggie Lebree is a bit like Tony Mowbray,
That's
a
what I
little
was
bit.
saying. Mm-hmm.
Because I actually noticed the games I actually watched. Reggie Lebree he actually stood up all the way through the game.
Mm-hmm,
Because I actually thought the coaching team would have helped him, but they didn't. It was all him. And I've just got a feeling we'll do well under him.
Yeah, I totally agree. Obviously, my thoughts on this new manager, obviously Reggie Lebree, who came in, obviously just before pre-season started. I think he's really, really good. I think he's like a Toby Mowbray and kind of an Alex Neil combination together. So I think them three are a bit of a combination managers. Obviously, RLB or Reggie Lebree, whatever you want to call him. I think he's got like that high attacking press going. I think obviously Mowbray didn't have a plan B. That's the only thing he didn't have. But I think Reggie Lebree, I think he's got a plan B. I think that's one of the things what I've seen in him during the last couple of games in pre-season. He's got a plan B because if anything goes wrong, he puts it right straight away. Because I think we're 1-0 down against a team in pre-season, and I know it's only pre-season, but still, it's obviously a game of football and trying to get obviously your mindset into the game, obviously to start the season very well. And I think what he's trying to do is obviously when we went 1-0 down, and I think it was against Gateshead, I think it was when we went 1-0 down. After half time, what he did was he's brought substitutes straight on, and I think that's the kind of manager we need. Not sitting there until the 60th, 65th minute looking at the subs and going, you know what, we're going to take Russian off to bring Meander on, or we're going to take Clark off to bring Mundell on, or we're going to take off, I don't know, Aaron Brown to bring on Joe Bellingham or Ekwa, like that. Because what we need to do is this season, and I think we need to have kind of a season where we'll look at it and go, maybe we do need to bring a sub on or two. We can't just sit there and let them obviously sit back and not let the other team counter, because obviously we need to sit back and obviously defend as best as we can to our strengths. And obviously Daniel Ballard as well, he's going to be a massive miss until obviously he comes back from an injury. Obviously Ollie Bainbridge, obviously the youngster, he's a defender, but obviously he's went out to Kilmarnock on loan. I think he played really well yesterday as well against Celtic, obviously. It was a 4-0 defeat. But that's the only problem with that. But thought he played well.
Derek McInnes is because I didn't watch it, but apparently Dan McGinn's actually said a lot of good stuff about Bainbridge,
Mhm.
about his debut yesterday.
Yeah. But obviously, yeah, we're gonna obviously Ballard as well. Obviously, he's a good tall defender. Obviously, to get the ball back for Sunderland, he's a really good kind of like a warrior, big of a wall. He builds a wall with obviously Luko 9. But to be honest, I think we need to bring another centre back or two, and I think we'll be all right. I think centre back targets for me. I think we should be bringing in at least one or two centre backs, and I think this centre back, what I'm interested in, who was really, really, really good last season. And I think if we need this from promotion, I think we kind of need to bring in Vestergaard from Leicester. I think he's a really, really tall centre back to look at. I think Ballard and him will really, really look well in the partnership together. You agree, Paul? Do you think centre back's an option to bring in as well? Do you think we should bring in a centre back or two?
Well, to be honest, it'll be interesting what Reggie LeBrie does because, well, fair enough. I know Duranta's Jensen Sealed is injured, but it'll be interesting though when they are back. What's Reggie LeBrie going to do with them two?
Apparently, though, that Triantis was back in training today. Apparently, someone seen Triantis back today. That was according to Sunderland DFC news and banter page. I've been looking at that quite well recently over the past few weeks.
Yeah, Ekwa was back in training today as well. Well, he was back in training yesterday.
Yesterday. And apparently, he's in doubt for contention for Saturday's game against Cardiff. Ekwa. So, it's all I know. But
we'll find out this week when he does his first press conference for the season.
Last things we're going to be talking about before we do. Oh, who's here? Jack Clark's here.
Hello.
Hello, Jack.
Yeah,
I've got no voice. Now I do. Hello.
You're back in nice, perfect timing to talk about things.
Oh, man.
So we've been talking about, obviously, Reggie LeBrie, obviously the new manager who we've obviously got before pre-season started. We've been talking about pre-season in general, the new club shop, and obviously we've been talking about the new pitch as well, Jack. So, what do you think about the new club shop, Jack? Right.
Big enough, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's improved in size. It's a nice little location.
That's what me and Paul were saying as well about the location.
It's a good location for it. Dad, go away. Sorry.
It's all right, Jack.
Jesus Christ, isn't that alone? People leave people alone these days.
But you were saying it's a good size, it's a good location.
It's perfect for the fan base. It's a lot bigger. There's a lot more room. There's more stuff in the store. It's a convenient for everyone.
The only thing what me and Paul were saying about the kits, obviously they're bringing in batches and batches and batches, but I don't even think they're bringing in that much of a batch because obviously
more need to get brought out.
Yeah, I think we need to bring more kits in next time. Next thing we'll be talking about, Jack, is obviously we'll be talking about the striker situation as well. Me and Paul's been talking about it quite a lot for Mendy.
Mendy.
What do you think about him? Do you think he's coming?
I'm seeing us stopping him going after different targets if it's taking the mick at this point. I don't think we should be. We've done the same situation in January with Brungelhart and we'll wait a whole month for one specific strike and we couldn't get him. If that's going to come down to the situation again, there's no point trying to get Mendy. We should go for the targets.
We should. If the striker situation's taking too long, I think that's what we should be doing. Obviously, the next thing, obviously what we can all chat about as a group together is obviously because I want Paul missing out on the conversations as well. Is I think obviously we have been talking about Reggie LeBrie. Obviously about the style he's been playing. I think he plays a attacking style of football. Do you agree, Jack?
No, I don't.
Do you not?
I think it's the games I've watched. It's still the same as it was last season.
Still the same.
I think there's nothing much changed. Other than the tempo being a little bit higher. Other than that, same as Beale, same as Mowbray.
I think there's a good thing about him, though, Jack. I think he's got a plan B. I think looking at him, right? And I mean, people can disagree or people can agree with us. I don't care what they say because obviously I will respect their opinions. But what I think, and as well as Paul agrees as well, I think obviously he doesn't leave substitutes until too late. I think he brings them on at the right time. Obviously, if we're like 1-0 down or something like that in pre-season, he does bring them on at the right time. And I think obviously, look at when Mundo started last Tuesday against Blackpool. No one had a bad word to say about him. Or was it Bradford?
Yeah.
Bradford, sorry, I think it was.
Yeah, it's Bradford.
Last Tuesday night, obviously when we played, obviously the second team, like games. But no one had a bad word to say about Romain Mundo. No one had a bad word at all. I think he had a really, really good game last week, actually.
I think if Clark goes, Mundo's a very good replacement.
Mundo will be a really good replacement for Clark, obviously, if Clark goes. But I think obviously,
business for me, going back to Reggie Labrie. I actually wish his coaching team was sorted because I spoke to a friend of mine last week, or was it Saturday? I think it was, and I said to him, "I've got a feeling Christian Speakman is holding it up." So I know Reggie Labrie has been given full control of his coaching team, but he does want a set piece coach. And we haven't had anybody come in for him.
Like, this is the thing, right? Have we ever had a set piece coach at our club at all? Have we ever had one at our club at all? Because if I recollect, I can't remember us having a set piece coach.
I don't think we've had one.
No.
I don't think we've had one. And I
So
think...
like, well, like about it, Law. Fair enough. Reggie Labrie said to, I think he said to Phil Smith, Law, that if nobody actually comes in, he's actually happy to work with Dodds, Proctor, etc.
He must be mad, Paul. He must be mad.
He must be. But surely, though, because for how long we've actually searched for him, surely the club must bring a number 2 for him. So I don't think even Dodds. I don't even what it looks like. I don't even think Dodds is even his assistant.
Dodds is not his assistant. I don't think he is. Because if Dodds was his assistant, he would be up as well with him. But I think most of the time when I've seen Dodds in pre-season, he's been sitting like down on his seat quite a lot with Proctor. So that's what I've seen of this so far. Anyways, we will be going into the final bits of this. So score predictions.
I've got a quick question.
Carry on, yeah.
What do you think about Daniel Gray in personal terms of Southampton?
What do you think about that, Paul? If it's true.
I actually hope that's not true.
Same.
I hope it's not.
I hope it's not true either. Daniel's a really good player for us. We need to keep
for
him.
me, he'll be a big miss. He's a big, massive Sunderland fan, and if he goes, I don't know what this club's going to do.
And I'll tell you what, I don't care what anyone says either, right? This is what I'm going to say now. I'm going to put it to the table now. I don't care if this player goes or not. I don't care if Ekwar goes. I don't care if Pierre Ekwar goes, because look at it, obviously what we've got now. We've got Alan Brown, we've got Joe Bellingham, we've got Dan Neil, we've got Chris Rigg, we've got, who else have we got in that position? Abdullah Clark can play mid. So
Embo's going, Jack.
Yay!
I done a video on that yesterday. Apparently MK Dons are interested in him.
Don't even get a fee from them, go for free.
Blackpool apparently wants Embo as well on a permanent deal.
Let him. Bye, Embo.
Lee Charles TV will be happy with that one.
Even that, Brad, I actually messaged him I actually said to him, would you take Embo back straight away? He said yes.
Bloody hell. Well, yes, Saturday's game, obviously Cardiff City, first game of the season. Obviously, Callum did do fan cams outside the ground on Saturday. Well, not fan cams, he did do a pre-match live before the game on Saturday against Bradford City. Marseille, sorry. I keep getting confused because it has been played at the Bradford City Stadium.
You're just saying that because we played at Bradford.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because obviously it's the University of Bradford Stadium. I'm thinking Bradford straight away, but we'll be. Oh yes, we're playing Marseille on Saturday as well. That's another pre-season game we didn't talk about. Marseille. Oh,
2 minutes.
I said to Bowers, we may as well move our game. I said to Bowers, we may as well move our stadium to Bradford. Because Bradford's hosting our game, so we might as well move it.
It's the second home, Paul.
Yeah, it is now.
Well, it's the third home, really. Our home, this one. Stadium of Light, second home. Bradford, the third home.
We'll host some Bradford games and all now. You watch it, it'll happen.
But yeah, we might as well touch up on the Marseille game as well on Saturday. We might as well touch up on that. Obviously, it ended in a 2-2 draw. Obviously, Marseille scored first, 28th minute. Obviously, we scored before kind of half time. Was a good goal as well before half time. Really, really good goal. Then obviously, second half came out. Marseille scored. But obviously, we scored again from a penalty, I think it was. A Dilo Shish, I think he scored the penalty.
Yeah, it was a penalty.
Make it 2-2. But yes, what do you think, Paul, about the Marseille game? Did you watch the Marseille game Saturday?
Yes, I did, actually. I actually watched it street ball.
What did you think of it?
I actually thought we played well, actually, against them. Because first thing is that their manager is a manager that Reggie LeBrun knows.
Oh.
So for him to manage actually against somebody he knows, it would have been nice to win them, but I would have took that draw probably before kickoff.
Yeah. This was the player who played. Sorry. This was the player who played for Sunderland Football Club. It was George Hurd. He played 318 times, scoring 55 goals. And Sunderland's just put a statement out from Boca Report. Our thoughts are with his family at this sad time. So, yeah. Marseille game, Jack. Did you watch it on Saturday?
You know me thoughts on the last time, Brad.
But yeah, we explained our thoughts on live on Saturday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Pretty much getting Paul's points, to be honest, because we were talking on Saturday, Paul, on a live stream, me and Jack. What we thought. We thought we played quite well on Saturday, actually. But yes, obviously, no more pre-season games because the league's back. Yes!
Finally!
Championship's back! Football's back Saturday, the 10th of August, 12:30 kickoff.
So much excitement for the season ahead.
So much excitement. New manager, new players.
Relegation.
Don't say that, Jack. It's too early. It's too early. It hasn't started yet.
But Paul is a typical Sunderland, though.
Every typical Sunday we get promoted now, you are. Eventually B comes in, Sunderland's at the top of the table.
Michael, no. LeBrun leaves and then Michael Beale comes in to steady the ship.
No. I'll stick with Reggie LeBrun.
I'll stick with Reggie as well. I think Reggie's will do a good job.
I'll stick with Dodds.
Stick with Dodds? No.
Fuck
No,
that.
we would have got relegated with Dodds.
Proctor? No. But yes,
Tony Mowbray.
But yes, Cardiff City Football Stadium. Cardiff City, Saturday. First game, big one. Are you going to those, Paul?
No, I'm away.
Oh, I thought that's where you were heading to on Friday night. I thought you were going to a hotel to stay and watch the game.
No.
Ah, right.
The boys win without us.
But yeah, this time next Monday when we come back on here, I hope we'll win. But yes, predictions, Paul. Predictions. What you thinking? What's your thoughts? Cardiff City.
God, too early.
Too early indeed.
I'm going to say, actually, since, Reggie Debris' first game in charge in the league. And it's a weird, it's kind of good start for him, actually. In front of probably a big, massive crowd that'll probably travel to Cardiff on Saturday. I'm going to say Reggie Debris will come back to the northeast with a 2-1 victory.
Nice one, Paul. Nice one. Jack, what's your thoughts? Cardiff City, Saturday.
It's gonna be a first game. Nerves. I'm gonna say. I think we're going to start the brighter team.
Mhm.
I think we're going to score a goal, then concede a sloppy goal, and then score a goal, and then concede a 10 times more of a sloppy goal as per Sunderland do. Be a 2-2 draw at the end.
2-2 again, right, the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think's going to score?
God.
Put you on the spot.
Well, none of the strikers.
None
We
of
could
the
have a new
strikers.
team by then, Brad.
Nah. I'm going to go Jack Clark,
Corky.
and I'm going to go with the new midfielder of Alan Brown.
Alan Brown. Ooh, Alan Brown.
He's going to score Screamer.
Interesting. This is what I'm liking. Okay.
You know what, for me, I'm going to go Mienda will get one.
You're being optimistic there, Paul.
Rienda. Ooh, Paul, I'm liking it.
Other one, you know what, I'm going to say Romain Mundell.
Right.
Interesting.
Okay. Right, okay. You ready for my score prediction?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Cardiff 0, Sunderland 2. And I think strikers will score. I think Elijah Mienda will score the first goal. And I think I'm going to spice here too much. I think Nasri Russian's going to score as well. 2 strikers.
Being so optimistic.
First game in. 2 strikers scoring 2 goals.
Brad, how much you betting? I bet you money.
You're going to bet his money?
£150.
No, not £150.
You imagine we all running Mendy signs say Thursday, and he actually starts against Cardiff, and he actually scores.
You got to be mental, but yes, it's been a great stream for the first stream. Thought it's been great. Also, I've got a quick announcement to make as well. We could be teaming up with football prizes, which obviously give good prizes away. SCFC Fan TV also partnership with them this season. Obviously, if you go on their YouTube channel, obviously go down to their latest video yesterday. They've got a thing to win a Joe Bellingham signed T-shirt, and it's framed as well. It's free of charge to cost. All you've got to do is answer the question: is where does Sunderland play? I think it's either Ellen Road, Stadium of Light, or something like that. Obviously, you know the answer to that. What you need to do is, where does Sunderland play?
St James's Park.
Bradford?
Bradford? You know it, Paul, you know it. But yeah, there's 1,000 tickets up for grabs. There's 0 to 1,000. Obviously, after 1,000, obviously the tickets do get obviously cancelled and will get drawn. And I think the last time to do it is tomorrow night. It's 7:30. That's when the competition ends. So make sure you get on there. Paul and Jack or whoever you're going to do it. Because you will get a Joe Birmingham signed frame t-shirt if you win. That will be, I think it's Wednesday the 8th, or Wednesday the 7th, sorry. It's 7 p.m. The competition winner will be drawing. So whoever wins on Wednesday, good luck is. That's me done. I need my tea. Absolutely starving.
I've got chips here that are very disgusting.
I'm not out since 11 o'clock. You've got chips there. What's really disgusting?
£2.45 for an absolute whole load of shite.
Oh my god.
My orange is so dry.
Well, what, you had any tea yet, Paul? You might as well explain what you've had tonight as well.
Yes, actually went to a Chinese place at Ocean Beach.
Oh, I think Ocean Beach Road.
It was actually on Ocean Beach, Pleasure Beach. There's a mini Chinese place in there now.
You what?
What?
Yeah, there is.
What?
Have to have
You
a look
can-
down there.
You can tell I haven't been down there in a while in my hometown, Jesus.
Get some nice chicken balls.
Of course, you like chicken balls, Brad.
Oh,
Nice
have
fucking
I?
juicy, man.
Ah, Jack.
That's
It's what a
one of,
typical mag does.
that should be a nice transfer. Not transfer. That might be a nice stream.
Transfer?
Not transfer.
That's what I'm transferring from Sunderland to Chicken Balls FC.
Oh.
But yes,
I have
guys,
one. Go ahead, Brad.
we're on 383 subscribers. Please subscribe to the channel. From me, from Paul Wilson, from Jack
See you
Lincoln.
later.
It's been a fantastic show, and we'll see you again at 8 p.m. next Monday evening. Goodbye for now.